name is Kaylin Devine. I am a lead keeper here at the zoo. As a lead keeper, I do all of the general husbandry, so I do all of the cleaning, diet preparation, feeding, training, but then I also have a lot of not very fun office work that I have to do is essentially what comes along with the title, but I do all of the regular keeper work as well as some additional responsibilities that go along with being a lead. So the zoo itself is pretty young. It was founded in 2004. We're only on 29 acres, but the zoo is part of the much larger Trexler Nature Preserve, which is 1,100 acres. That was actually founded in 1906, and the whole purpose of it was that Harry Trexler wanted to conserve and preserve bison and elk herds, so he actually started buying up farmland in the area so that he could have free roaming herds of both bison, elk, and then later Palomino horses. So he was pretty progressive for that time, and that he recognized that they needed a place to be safe where they wouldn't be hunted and that they could roam free. So he started the entire nature preserve, and then, like I said, in 2004 the zoo actually opened. We do have a lot of species here that are either threatened or endangered, or right behind me we have oryx who had gone completely extinct in the wild, but because of zoos like us, they have been repopulated and reintroduced. So there's a lot of really cool history with this zoo, and we are trying every day to get new animals in and to really help with conservation efforts for all of our animals. Even our giraffe back here are considered vulnerable in the wild, so we're really trying to push the conservation message for everybody. I like the spring and the fall because it's a little bit cooler. The animals are going to be more active. In the summertime when it's really, really hot, they tend to just kind of lay around. So if you want to see them being cute and sleeping, come in the summer. I prefer the springtime and the fall. In the winter, the otters are really, really fun. I think they're one of the only animals that really enjoy the snow and the ice, but they go sledding on their bellies and will run and slide along the ice that we do let them keep. So they are fun to watch in the winter time, and some of our other animals do frolic in the snow. The bison love the snow. They have a great time. So it really just depends on the experience that you're looking for. You know, we do the giraffe feeds as long as the temperatures hold out. We do penguin feeds twice a day unless it's too cold. So it really just depends on what the guests want to see and what they want to experience. So we have lots of slumber parties here in the winter. We shovel a lot of snow. When it comes to our penguin pond and our otter moat, they tend to freeze over. So we actually go out with chainsaws and ice breaking poles, which are very heavy metal poles that are pointed on the end. And we go out there and break the ice so they can still come out in the winter time. We also have a lot of heating elements, heat lamps, heat pads, heated water buckets, and we do have heated elements that go into the penguins and the otter moats to try and keep the water from completely freezing over. They also get lots and lots of food so they can gain a lot of weight to stay warm in the winter time. And in the instance of our giraffe, our penguins and our lorikeets, they can't handle the cold, so they actually stay inside all winter long because of their temperature parameters. So in the winter for them, we actually do double, triple, quadruple the enrichment that we normally would, which is really just fun things for them to interact with. Enrichment's really any change to their natural environment that they can interact with. So they get tons of enrichment and a lot more keeper time. These animals are all important, and we really need to be, conscious as human beings that we share the planet with these guys. It's really easy to look at them and say, wow, they're really cool, or they're really cute, or I want to pet one. But you want to also think about what's happening to their wild counterparts, and it's really easy to do a lot of little changes that eventually add up to a really big difference. So we do try to educate the public while they're here about all of those little changes that they can do, which ultimately help all of the animals and everything that's living on this planet. So we really just try to push that conservation is important, and every small thing that you can do really, really does matter. If everybody does one little thing, then it really adds up to something big.